Hey friends, it's Tara Sage coming to you from the country, y'all. Maybe you can hear the chickens in the background. I am in South Carolina. It is humid and I said I wanted variety and to see different places, and I am definitely doing that. So welcome to this wooded area of South Carolina where I'm talking to you today. Hey Lori, so glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Always glad to see you. So maybe you can hear the chickens in the background. There are some neighbors that are chickens. Maybe you can't, but either way, I'm so glad to be here and connecting with you today. This is Tara Sage, and I am going to dive right in. I'm assuming you can hear me okay. I'm going to dive right in today with some challenging questions for you. And I really want to invite you to do the inner work to consider these questions. So in any area of your life, are you feeling boxed in and like your options are few and far between? Next question, do you ever feel like others are somehow finding and creating unique opportunities while you are doing busy work and doing what you have to do, not what you want to do? Give a thumbs up if you relate to this, if you're brave enough to do so. Do you notice that despite your desire for newness and creative freedom, that today looks a lot like yesterday and last week and maybe even last year? Ever feel like you're trapped in a time loop of sorts, as if you are the starring role in your very own personal Groundhog Day? Anybody feel like that and honest enough to admit it and share that? Give a thumbs up. If so, I'm here today with the deep desire to bring my intention to help you create a breakthrough on this, okay? Once and for all, honestly. That's my goal here today. Now, can that happen in just a short little video with chickens in the background? Well, yeah, I think it can, and let's see. I'm really up for the challenge. So today's Tips from Tara topic is how to expand the realm of what's possible for you. How to expand the realm of what's possible for you. Now, said another way, today's topic is about how you can literally augment the sphere of what's available to you in your life. That's how powerful you are. And to start, I'm going to walk you through a little playful exercise, okay? Now, in order for this exercise to have the power that I know it can absolutely have, I need to ask you to set aside whatever else you may be doing right now just for the next 3 minutes, okay? Just for the next 3 minutes. And bring your full attention and your full engagement to doing this exercise with me right now, okay? Now, if you aren't able to devote the next 3 minutes to doing this exercise with me, knowing that it's something that can literally open your eyes to seeing new possibilities for your life, then I really recommend that you pause this video here, finish up whatever it is that you need to do, and then only when you're ready to devote 3 focused minutes to this exercise, come back and then press play, okay? Okay, last warning. If you listen further but you don't fully participate, it's going to nullify the opportunity and the benefits of the exercise that I'm about to share with you. So if you've got 3 focused minutes, let's do this now. Otherwise, pause the video and come back to it in a couple of minutes when you have 3 minutes. All right? Okay. So you're still with me? Yes, great. All right, so let's do this thing. Okay. I want you to take a moment now to simply look around the room wherever you are right now and take in your surroundings and notice where you are. And as you do that, I want you to take special notice of everything you see that's red. Just look around and make a mental note, noticing every speck of the color red where you are. Okay? Okay. Now, close your eyes. And I want you to keep them closed. And I want you to, in your mind, list everything in the room that's green. Keep your eyes closed until I tell you to open. List everything in your mind that's green. Okay. Now open your eyes and look around. Was there any green that you didn't notice? Even if only a speck, one speck of overlooked green. Now, if you're like most, chances are there was green in your surroundings there that you hadn't seen. So are you finding green that you weren't conscious of while your eyes were closed? That's my question for you. Let me know in the comments. Now, why did I take you through this little exercise? Well, I did it to really help demonstrate a point, and that is that you find what you look for. You find what you look for. If you're not making a point to look for it, your deepest dreams and desires, the experiences and opportunities and manifestations and expanding possibilities for your life could be right there in front of you. And yet, if you're not looking for them, they may get overlooked. Especially if what you're repeatedly noticing instead are all the reasons that you believe it has to be difficult, or that living your dreams and creating a life that you don't need a vacation from is for other people, but not you. Or if what you're repeatedly noticing instead are all the reasons that you believe you can't, and reinforcing the idea that you don't know enough, or you don't have enough, or that it's just, not the right time for you. Does this make sense? Is this landing? Do you see yourself in any of this? So the good news is that the more willing you are to step out into new territory, and the more willing you are to shift your expectation to find what maybe you haven't thought was there to be found before. Ooh. Somebody's doing some lawn work and getting closer. Hang on 1 second. Pausing. Thanks, gang. So where was I? Let me back up here. Yeah, so then the more likely you are to find it. That's the key here. And the faster things are going to begin to shift for you. You got that? And it's really as simple and as complicated as that. You find what you look for. Now, to further amp up making the shift and applying this principle in your life in a practical way, I'm going to give you a power question that you can ask yourself, okay? So it's a question that is really going to help you to see and to find new possibilities and to open up new avenues and new realms into our vast universe of possibilities and chickens and lawn care. So I have to tell you too here first that I've had the repeated pleasure of witnessing the beautiful transformations of what may at first seem impossible and then become a living reality. I've seen it time and time again. I have watched and I've seen it as the coaching process unfolds and a sense of lightness and excitement and momentum takes hold, often really propelling the dream forward with astounding ease, much more than the person had anticipated. So the bulk of the hard work in this is really often more about mustering up the courage to really give yourself permission. That's the key, to give yourself permission to want what you want and the permission to seek it. Seek and ye shall find, right? That's what this Tips from Tara topic is all about today. And it's also about what step 1 of my Dream Acceleration program is all about. In the Dream Acceleration program, you're provided with all the tools and personal support that you need to really get this ball rolling, okay? And as the name implies, it's all about accelerated growth. It's all about accelerating your success and the realization of your dreams. Some of you have some experience with that program that's watching right now. So I'm sharing this for those of you wanting to stay with this and go deeper into the process than we're obviously able to do here today, okay? So if this is you, I invite you to visit dreamaccelerationprogram.com. Again, that website is dreamaccelerationprogram.com. For those of you who are interested in exploring the possibilities around this further and really want to get on that fast track with your deepest desires and dreams. Okay? I'm not going to leave you hanging because we can't go as deep as we want today. All right, so real quick, I want to share first a brief story about this red-green exercise, and then I'm going to give you the power question, and we'll close for today. Okay, so hang on another minute. So I've led this red-green exercise many times, and one time in particular has really stayed with me. I was leading an in-person group, and on the table right in front of us was a bottle of Pellegrino, okay? And I have a bottle here to show you in case you're not familiar with this bottle, okay? A bottle of Pellegrino. Now, as you can see, the bottle is green and it has a red star on it. See that? Okay, so after the exercise, one person in the group shared how astounded she was to realize that when asked to look for red, she noticed the red on the bottle. But when asked to recall green, the green bottle that the red star was on wasn't in her awareness. Powerful, right? So to me, this speaks so powerfully to the fact that we find what we look for. We find what we look for, regardless of whatever else may be there, even in plain view. Okay? On the very thing that we're looking at, the green bottle. Pretty amazing. So this takes me to the power question that can help you see more and reveal new possibilities, creating an expanded awareness. So commonly, people wanting or considering something new will ask themselves, can I do it? Can I make it happen? Can I? And this is what's called a closed question, because the only possible answers to that question are yes or no. Okay? So what often happens is when they don't immediately see how to make it a yes, they default to no. And sadly, that is usually where it ends. The dream dies right there, and in many cases, it is never revisited again. But If instead you ask a slightly different question, you're going to open yourself up to an expanding awareness of what's possible. And that question is, how can I? How can I? How can I start a business? How can I have more creativity? How can I improve my relationships? How can I improve my level of fitness and well-being? How can I add more freedom and adventure to my life? How can I? So can you feel how vastly different that question is from can I to how can I? How can I is an open question, meaning it can't just be answered by a yes or a no. And like the red-green exercise, you find what you look for. You're seeing the connection between these two? So by asking, how can I, and opening up to believing there's an answer to be found, and actively engaging in looking for that answer, it immediately becomes available to you. It enters the realm of the possible. You got that? Okay. So for what it's worth, I personally hold the belief that a desire would not be felt if the universe couldn't fulfill it. And in order to see your way to your desired outcome, it's imperative that you be on the lookout, asking the questions that expand your mind into the realm of where the how is waiting for you. Okay? It's there, it's just waiting for you to see it. Got it? Makes sense? Okay, so again, if you really want to speed up this process, then reach out. Visit www.dreamaccelerationprogram.com to learn more, and let me know if you have any questions, of course. I'm more than happy to support you. All right. So from my heart to yours, I truly hope that this Tips from Tara topic and video has served you well today, and perhaps even created a breakthrough for you to be able to access some of the realms that are new and some of the realms that are possible for you beyond what you had thought. So there you got it. So did you like this video? If so, I would so appreciate if you would share it with your friends and share these lovely chickens that have serenaded us throughout. And share your comments below as well. I would love to know, what spoke to you, what did the exercise bring to light for you, and also what are you taking away for yourself from this video? So let me know. All right. So in closing, my wish for you is that your dreams always inspire more than they intimidate, and may you live a life that you love so much that you don't need a vacation. That's my wish for you. So thanks for watching. Much love to you. Until next time, bye for now.